Hey guys, I am back for another TTC update. Today is Wednesday, September 8th, and I am not pregnant. So yeah, last video that I posted, I was in a 2-week wait and I had finally ovulated. I ovulated really late, and I actually am tracking everything now really carefully in this little insert from my Erin Condren planner. When I got the planner, it had this calendar that just had like the month and then like 1 through 30 or however many days are in that month. And now I am using that to write down everything that's going on each day with my cycle and everything. So yeah, last month I had a confusing month because my cycle was different and I had ovulated on cycle day 24, and so yeah, usually I ovulate around cycle day 18. And anyway, so what do I want to say? I didn't film a pregnancy test this month because it's like I felt like I didn't need to necessarily show you guys a negative test, and also I didn't test at 9 DPO or 9 days past ovulation this month because I just didn't want to. Even though I have other months, I just decided not to this month because it's just so inconclusive for me at 9 DPO. And so yeah, I didn't test at 9 DPO, and then on the evening of 9 DPO I started spotting, and then at 10 DPO my period came and it was starting, and so I took a test just to make sure that I wasn't pregnant but bleeding, to make sure that it wasn't like something weird going on, like an ectopic, like I talked to you guys before about, that I had happened to me when I was trying to get pregnant last time. And that test was negative, and so I knew, okay, it just didn't work this month, and it was like, you know, a normal period coming, and I would just have to wait till next month to try again. So I wasn't surprised because I think I said it in my last video, like my cycle was so weird. I just didn't think my hormones were like lined up to get pregnant that month. It just was a weird cycle. But this month my cycle was like a little more normal. It was long. It was, I mean, it was like 5 days plus some spotting, like 5-6 days, and normally my cycle would be like 3 or 4 days. But I guess since the chemical pregnancy, something shifted in my body and now my cycle is longer. So I don't know if I'm gonna ovulate late this month or not again, because since my period was a little longer this month again, is that like my new ovulation date? I'm pretty sure I used to ovulate around cycle day 21 when I was trying to get pregnant last time, and now I've been ovulating around cycle day 18, and last month it was at cycle day 24. So maybe it's gonna like settle back around cycle day 21 like it was when I did get pregnant with my daughter. I don't really know, we'll find out. So I'm keeping an eye on it. It's a little annoying to ovulate late because you're waiting like 3 weeks to ovulate instead of 2, and that extra week is just long, but that's okay. I mean, that's just how my body is, and I know my body does like weird stuff, so I've come to accept that. So anyway, I feel like in a really good place with everything. So this is like cycle 3 of trying to get pregnant now, and you know, the first month it was a chemical pregnancy, the second month it just didn't work, and now this month I haven't ovulated yet because what cycle day am I on? I don't think I told you guys yet. I'm on cycle day 11 right now. So I've got like another week or 10 days, hopefully, until I ovulate. So we'll see if this cycle is regular, but yeah, I feel in a good place about it because I thought last month maybe like I wasn't gonna ovulate at all and my cycle was just not gonna come back, and it did. So I think that calmed me down a lot about it, and I think my hormones were all weird last month, and so I was super emotional and like stressed, and just yeah, it's really hard because people tell you like don't stress, like that makes you not get pregnant, but you've got all these hormones going on in your body that are like, you know, making you feel off kilter. And so for me, like that makes me stressed even if I'm like otherwise in a really great mood. So it's a really hard thing. But yeah, anyway, I'm feeling good, doing a couple things different this month I want to tell you guys about. So first of all, I had got this book a while ago. It's called It Starts With the Egg. I heard of it from Brittany Vasseur. I don't know if you guys watch her on YouTube. She's really great. She makes more like organization and cleaning content, but she had trouble getting pregnant at one point, and so somebody had recommended this book to her and she swears by it. So I had gotten it a while ago. I started reading it a while ago. I got very overwhelmed and I was like, it's too much information. I don't even know what to do with it all. And so I just kind of put it to the side. And now that it's been like, you know, 2 months of trying to get pregnant and it not working, I was like, okay, you know, maybe I'll start like thinking about this stuff, because whenever you start taking supplements and stuff, it takes a while to like have an impact on your body. You can't just be like, oh, I'll try this thing and it's gonna, you know, change your body immediately. So anyway, I opened up the book and I was like, okay, I want 1 to 2 takeaways from this. I want just like, I'm gonna only read enough till I feel like I can have like, okay, something I'm gonna do different, and then not keep reading, because I just didn't want to get overwhelmed. So one of the supplements they recommend is taking CoQ10. That's like very early on in the book. They talk about supplements and prenatal vitamins and then CoQ10. And so I did start taking CoQ10. I'll show you. This is what it looks like. I just got it at Target. It's the Nature Made brand. I will link it in the video description along with the book if you want to check either of those out. And so yeah, I'm taking CoQ10 this month. It takes several months to really absorb into your body and have an impact, but basically it like gives your cells more energy, and so it can help improve egg quality, is the summary I got of it from the book. It's not just for fertility, like it says on the bottle, it's good for heart function, and then it says helps support cellular energy production. So it's for other things. I also read that it's good if you have diabetes and you start taking it, then sometimes you can lower your insulin or whatever medication you're taking for diabetes, because it helps diabetes symptoms like lessen. So anyway, I thought that was interesting because I had gestational diabetes and I also have thyroid issues, and I'm wondering if like this, like I feel like that's all related, and I'm wondering if this will help any of that. I don't know, so we'll see. I've been taking it for a little less than a week, so it's not like anything significant at this point, but yeah, so that's one change I made this month. And then I'm also trying to be really diligent with water and just staying super hydrated all the time. So I'm doing pretty good. I could be doing better, but I'm doing pretty good with water drinking this month. So that is another thing that I changed, and just like upping my water intake, getting in a good place in my mind, and taking the CoQ10. So we'll see if this month ends up being our month. Trying to think like what update I'm gonna do next. Oh, and then the other book I want to tell you guys about is this book, The Fertility Diet. I read this when I was trying to get pregnant with my daughter, or I read parts of it, not the whole thing, but I have not reviewed it since then. When I was trying to get pregnant with my daughter, I gave up dairy, and I currently eat dairy, so I'm like, I can't remember if I read that in here or I had just done it for my skin because I was having breakouts and stuff, and I thought the hormones in dairy were affecting my hormones potentially. But yeah, I really don't want to give up dairy again, but I'm gonna look back through this book and see if there's any, again, like 1 to 2 takeaways. I don't want to overwhelm myself. I eat generally really healthy, but maybe there's like, you know, something that they're recommending, like, oh, you need to have, you know, a lot of like berries with antioxidants, and you know, then I can like change one little thing in what I do with the type of fruit that I eat or something that would make an impact on my fertility. So yeah, I mean, at this point, it's only 2 months in. It can be normal at my age, mid-30s, for it to take a little bit longer than if you're like 20 years old to get pregnant. I don't know what the normal statistic is for how long it should take. I don't even want to look it up because I don't want to like freak myself out with stuff, but certainly 3 months of trying is not like really out of the norm, I don't think. And so this is month 3, so we're in still like the safe, happy zone of trying to conceive, not the like start to panic zone. So I'm just trying to stay calm, good vibes, like keep it, you know, just keep moving forward, keep my plan in place, try maybe 1 new thing this month or 2 new things, maybe tweak my diet a little bit, but other than that, just status quo and try to be zen as much as I can and not put too much pressure on myself, not worry about if it's gonna happen or not, just kind of like, you know, just go with it. So we'll see how that goes. With how hormones change throughout the month, in 2 weeks I can make a video and be totally like in a panic and all upset again and stressed out. I know that about myself, so I'm not being like unrealistic that that could happen, that I have a hard time again in the near future. But for now, I'm feeling in a good place. I'm gonna try to stay there. And yeah, so that is it. So month 3. Yeah, what was I gonna say? What's the next video I'm gonna make? I guess the next video I'll make is a 2-week wait after I ovulate and see how I'm feeling symptom-wise. So that might be the pattern, is like I make one video where I tell you guys if I'm pregnant or not this month and like what I'm doing different in the cycle or how the cycle went or whatever, and then 1 2-week wait video. So it might be like 2 videos a month. I don't know. Is there any other like stuff about trying to conceive you guys would want me to make videos on? If I was going to doctor's appointments and stuff like that, it'd be one thing, but I don't really have much going on for now. Like if we get to the point where we're on like month, you know, 4, 5, 6, or I mean, I think probably after 4 months, if I'm not pregnant, I would call my doctor and be like, get in for an appointment. But yeah, for now, I'm not like going to doctor's appointments and stuff. So comment below and let me know if you want to see any other type of trying to conceive content. But for now, I think it's just gonna be the 2 videos a month as we're trying, and hopefully we'll just get pregnant one of these times and then I can stop talking about this and making these videos. But I'm really glad I'm doing it again. I was kind of on the fence because this is a personal finance channel now. This is not trying to conceive or mommy channel or anything like that. Trying to conceive is not the main content on my channel, but that's how I started my channel, and sharing my story last time was so helpful for me and also so helpful for so many of you guys. You guys have just left so many comments for me telling me how helpful my content was and helped you or your spouse, or like just was relatable when you're going through a hard time. And so it was really important to me to do this again because of how much it helps people to share this. And for me, I don't really care if I talk about like stuff you're not supposed to talk about on the internet. Clearly, like I talk about how much money we make and what our net worth is and like all of our debt amounts and stuff, and like I just don't care about people knowing that stuff. So I don't care about talking about my fertility struggles on the internet either. And so if I don't mind doing it, I feel like it's like a good thing to share it, because a lot of people probably don't feel comfortable or don't want to or don't have an opportunity to or like the time to make videos about this stuff. So I feel like it's a really good thing to do, and I'm really glad I'm doing it. So that is it for today's video. I'll be back with another update very soon. It's a 2-week wait. I meant to catch you guys up to more in real time. I don't know if like when I'm posting this because my computer broke, and so all my video posting schedule got delayed by like a little over a week. So anyway, hopefully you guys are caught up to a little more in real time to where we're at, not a whole month behind, maybe just like a couple weeks behind. And yeah, so anyway, I will talk to you guys soon in my next TTC update, which will be a 2-week wait. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.